This is KARE11 News at 4.
Oh, look at the steam coming out of mine.
There you go, Martha.
Oh my gosh.
So to keep it, as it slows down the popping, there you go. You can.
Oh, I can't turn it anymore.
Go ahead and dump it. Just lift it over.
Go ahead and
lift
dump
it
it.
over. There you go. Awesome.
Oh my
Look
God.
at that.
Awesome.
You keep it closed. And put it on the back.
Go, Martha, go. Even Martha Stewart is a fan of our next guest. The domestic diva recently shared her kitchen with Dan and Angie Bastian, where they, the trio, whipped up a stovetop version of their famous kettle corn. It has been nothing short of an amazing journey for the Mankato couple, whose road to success started, believe it or not, in their garage. It today has grown into a multi-million-dollar business with over 100 workers. My pleasure today to welcome Angie and Dan to our kitchen. Good to have you here. Pleasure to see you.
Thanks so much for having us.
Oh, and on a day like this, you've warmed up the joint.
That's
the
right.
stove is going.
Stove, right?
Why don't you start this right now? I want to do what you did with Martha, and then we're going to chat a little bit about your great story.
Okay.
Okay. So we preheated about 5 tablespoons of oil.
And what kind of oil are we
Well, we have sunflower oil and 5 tablespoons, the big one. Okay, and we've heated it up ahead, and so now I put just a little bit of popcorn in there.
A lot of people are going to wonder about this popper.
Yeah, this is Whirly Pop, and it.
Go ahead and
They can
keep
find that
talking here.
online, I suppose.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can
You
find
can
it
use any.
online.
You can really use any kettle.
Yep.
That works.
As
Go
long
ahead,
as it
Angie,
has a
put that in.
handle on it. Because
Yeah, that stirs. I think the agitator is the key when you want to do any stovetop popping here with kettle corn.
Yep.
Kind of like we do it outside. We have a stir stick, but this is when you want to do a stovetop.
You got to keep it moving a little bit. That's the idea.
So I put a half a cup of popcorn and a quarter cup of sugar.
Plain granulated sugar.
Plain granulated sugar.
I noticed
And now
there's a
we
new
stir.
low-cal version, by the way, of Angie's kettle corn. I've been sampling it. 50% less calories, right?
50% less fat, less sugar.
Less sugar.
Yes, and less fat, and there's no artificial sweeteners in
But
it.
the same amount of love goes into each
Same
bag.
amount of
Absolutely.
So that's
Absolutely.
good. So we keep stirring a little
It's gonna
bit
take
there.
a little bit.
Now tell me, you guys, you started this in the garage, what, 10 years ago?
Yes, we did.
What were you doing in the garage that day? Take me back.
We bought the equipment. We decided we wanted to start this to start a college fund for our kids. And we bought the equipment, and we just started going to fairs and festivals, did it outside, online, and then would sell it online or sell it to people, you know, at fairs.
Sure.
And then we got to be at the Vikings.
Yeah.
So that was it.
That was
That
kind
was
of a
it.
turning point for us, yeah, when we got tied with the Vikings in Mankato at training camp. And so it kind of opened the door. People became acquainted with our product on the plaza, and things just kind of started rolling.
Well, fan base grows because you buy it at events and then you say, I want to have that for my regular at home when I'm sitting there watching football at home. And we were watching some of what you developed here. You were saying that you have over 100 workers now.
Yep, 121 employees right now. And with twin season heating up, we'll probably hire a bunch more to help work for the twins because we're still on the plaza.
And you're going to be at the Minnesota Food and Wine Experience.
We will be there
And
on Saturday and Sunday.
we'll give some information about that momentarily. See, things are popping
right
I
now.
wanted you to see that this is where the magic happens here.
Well, and
You keep it moving because you don't want it to burn.
right, because the sugar will burn easily in a pot.
Yeah.
Well, and so what's important about this and why we attracted Martha's attention and her staff is that it's gluten-free and allergen-free. So we're made in an allergen-free environment. No nuts, no soy, no dairy. So a lot of people who have food
We're gonna dump
intolerances
this here. Watch out.
right,
And it turns out,
or allergies
whoa.
can't eat this.
Look at them go. You know, they don't only sell millions of bags of this, they know how to make it. Are you not impressed?
Here.
Well,
Little
Martha
sea
was
salt.
impressed as well, and she wanted to join in. She was hands-on,
Yeah,
Very.
she did.
wanting to show how to do this.
Correct.
Of course, for me, the better way is to buy the bag, but
Easier.
No, that was
well, good for you.
That was a great experience on the Martha Show, and we were able to kind of share our little recipe here. With
Well,
everybody.
tell me a little bit about that. As you've gotten better known, and you've obviously doing more media and all that kind of stuff. How is that? Is it kind of, you think, my gosh, we started this in our garage, and now we're
Yeah,
you're
it is
getting
a little
all this
weird.
attention? And
Yeah, it's been I mean, we really went into this not expecting things to unfold the way they've unfolded, and so this has been, you know, just kind of a great run here. We know we have a great product, and you know, we've been fortunate that we've had opportunities like with KARE here today to get on and share.
It's of
our
course
story.
our pleasure. You know, we love a success story like this. So the secret to success Is it as simple as this recipe here?
It's as simple as
You
that.
have to work very hard. You have
Right.
to know what your brand is. You have to know what it is you're selling. And do you keep it simple, pretty much?
We
Yeah, we
keep
do.
the food and the recipe simple. And that's also been something that our fans have called us to, let us know that they appreciate. We add no artificial ingredients.
No additives, no preservatives.
no
It's
preservatives.
4 ingredients.
And so people feel a little bit better about eating. It's got sugar.
Yeah.
It has sugar in it, but
And the only thing that you've tinkered with some is that you've reduced some of the fat, now.
fat.
Correct.
Right.
Because there's been a demand for that. For
That's
light
right.
eaters,
folks,
correct.
light eaters.
Yeah.
What a great pleasure. Congratulations to
Thank
you.
you. Thank
Starts
you
with
so
the
much
college
for
fund
Thanks
for the
so much.
kids
Yeah.
and ends up to be at all this. Continued good success to
Thank
both of you.
you.
It's just
Thank you, Pat.
great. You can get the recipe that you've seen here today on KARE11.com. Just head to recipes as well as the entertainment section. Angie and Dan going to be appearing at the Food and Wine Experience, as we mentioned, this weekend. They can be found in booth 102 in the Metropolitan Club at Target Field. Of course, they sell it all season there. Well, a movie that was filmed here in Minnesota is about to open in theaters nationwide, but a local screening